because I want everyone to see this. I'm right over on the other side of the room. This spirit has been around me um, pretty much all day. They won't talk, they only communicate through the light. So can you turn off the light? Okay. All right. So you said before through the light communication that there was 3 in this room. You're not showing yourselves, you're not talking, but if you can communicate through that light by turning it on again, you'll validate that. So can you turn on the light? Okay, I'm waiting. Don't do this to me now that I'm going live. Come on. You want to talk or you want to communicate? Don't waste my time. Can you please turn on the light? You know that I know you're here. I can feel you around me. Can you turn on the light again, please? So whoever was doing it, show me that you can. Now if you hear some background noise, my daughters are talking with each other. So it's not paranormal. Come on, turn the light, please. And that blinking light is a phone that we have in each room. So it shows a message. I'm always being messaged by stuff. Spirit, are you still with me? I know I've got the light off. I'm just on the other side of the room um, waiting because I don't want to be close to that light because otherwise, see, it gives a false positive if I touch it, but I wasn't even anywhere near that. Okay, so you're still with me. Thank you for communicating. Now, this is a touch light, folks. This is not like a sensor light. So you basically got to be on top of it to turn it on. Can you do it again? Can you turn on that light again? I don't think they even understand English. I've got a feeling because they're not talking. They're not. Okay. So turn off the light. Turn off. Turn off light, please. I want to ask you something, and you can communicate through that light if you want. Now, I've got actually other videos on my stream where I've used the Connect and shown them turning the light on. Look at that, straight away. Okay, so I've worked out, I've actually figured there are 3 spirits in the room, so I've got a feeling all 3 are turning that light on and off. And hi Liz, this is like a random live stream through my mobile, just so you can see what I put up with. Okay, so you want to communicate? I'm so uncomfortable here because I'm trying to like lie back so I'm nowhere near it, and just so people can. Okay. All right. Now, spirit, are you male? The one turning on the light. If there's only one turning on the light, turn on the light now. Oh God, talk to me. This is so frustrating. They're around me, but they're not talking to me. All I've got is them. I can feel the energy. It feels so electric in this room, honestly. I had a moment, a break. Okay. All right, can you turn off the light? I want you to answer me through the light if you can understand. So it's not going to be a long live stream, by the way, because I've got visitors coming. That light flickering is a phone. in the room. In each room I have to have a phone so that if my staff contact me, that's a message. I've always got messages. It's a touch lamp, yes. You have to physically touch it to get it turned on. Can you touch it again? But that red light flickering is a message on a phone. So every room in the house basically, except the bathroom. Even the laundry's got one. So I've got phones in every room. You have to have it in a big house. We've got 3 levels here. So, alright, Spirit. I know you're here. And there are 3 of you, right? There's 3 still? I can feel your energy. Oh my God, there's so much energy around. It's ridiculous. Okay. Can I get 2 of you to touch the lamp at the same time? Touch the light at the same time. 2 of you. No, they're not frightened. They keep touching the bloody thing. If they were frightened, I don't think they'd touch it. But they don't like the light from the mobile. If I put the light from the mobile on, they get angry. They get really upset. I don't do it anymore. I don't use any light source on my mobile phone, even in still photos, because they usually are illuminate, and hopefully I can actually get them to show themselves, but they haven't shown themselves to me yet. Can you show me an orb? Can you show me a ball of light? Yes, that's right, Liz. And they were actually physically doing it. So this is what I mean. Normally they won't do it, but I've got ones around me. They're not talking. They're just communicating through this light. Okay. Now, I've got someone here. I'm on live stream. This is so random, isn't it? Okay. Alright, so turn off the light. Okay. Do you see who's arrived? Spirit, do you see who's here? They do. I just heard them saying yes, so they're starting to communicate. Okay. So turn off the light. Turn off the light. Okay, now Spirit, are you here watching over us? Are you watching over the family, or are you just visiting? So if you're watching over the family, turn on the light. I don't feel like they are. Are you just visiting? If you're visiting, just turn on the light. I hope this isn't another bloody resident spirit coming through. It's a new one. Oh. Can you turn on the light? Can you show me a ball of light? Can you show me an orb? Right in front of what I'm holding. This is like a camera. If you come up near it or show any type of illumination, it will appear. Are you still with me? I feel like one's gone because it feels like a drop in energy. Are you still here? Can you make the light come on? Turn on the light, please. No, because they're not really talking. So I can't get anything. That's what I mean. I can't. They're not showing themselves. They're not talking. They're just communicating through the light. Are you still communicating with the light? Turn it on if you are. It's like they're coming and going. It's like they're here 1 minute, they're gone the next. And it's not like a random turning on. the light type of thing. It's not like, uh, how can I say, it's not like a continual turning. If there was a fault, I even checked to see that the coils on the battery, the connectors were on the actual battery itself and not lying on the edge, which is sort of like can cause a, malfunction. But everything's fine. Brand new batteries, units working okay. Do you still want to communicate? Does anyone want to come through and communicate? You touch on that light. You have to touch the button on top. You press that button and it'll turn on. My daughter's sticky baking. Can you turn on the light? That might have scared them. She came in and flicked on the light. Hello, you going to communicate? I'm waiting. I noticed too that when I wasn't paying any attention to them before, they'd turn on the light. As soon as I start to have like attention, then they'd stop. So it was just so weird. Okay. I feel like someone's coming back. There we go. I could feel your energy. I could feel, I'm not sure what sex they are because they're not really answering. I don't think that they know what sex they are. They probably have never been a human. So I don't feel like this is a human spirit. I feel like it's just a lot of mass of energy. You can take your hand off that. If you let go, okay. So as you can see, they've got to press a button to actually get it to go on. And they're doing it. Okay, you're made up of energy, aren't you? You're just energy. If you are, make that light come on again. Because I can feel the energy that you're putting off. Can you show yourself? Can you manifest? Oh wow, I just saw something and I'm not sure whether it went onto the screen. Let's see if I can do settings. Oh wow, there's so many different settings here. Ooh. Oh, okay. We'll go back to the, what's that one? Oh. Ooh. Okay, so to go back. Sorry, just playing with the settings, everybody. Okay, turn off the light. I want to ask you a question. I really want you to answer me as clearly as you can. So, turn on the light if you are male. Make the light come on if you are a male. Okay. Yeah, did you see those orbs? Wow. I was playing with the effects, trying to sort of brighten up the screen without having to turn on the light. Okay, so you're a male. Are you, have you been on the other side for long? Okay. I get a feeling no. Bubble orbs. Yes, they're very special orbs in my house. Okay. Turn off the light now. Take the hand off. Turn off the light. Yeah, I know you're here. Can you turn off the light? Okay. So, are you an older male? If you're an older male, turn on the light. I know. I know. Yes, they're older. I felt that. I thought they were older. Okay. All right, turn off the light. Are you Australian? If you're Australian, turn on the light. They're Australian. Okay. Well, actually, it is quite good, but it doesn't track them very well, I've found. I had to really move it about just to try and track Albert once when I was at the office, so it doesn't always track. And that's the same with the Connect. Sometimes the Connect won't always track them. Okay, you can turn off the light now. Take your hand away from the light so that it can go off. All right. Yes, exactly. That's why I asked them to stand in the doorway. All right. I know that you're here. If you've seen my other videos, I actually have them moving about. I've got one, especially the one playing with the cats. You'll actually see it like, straddle their legs either side of the cat. Now, have you seen Chris? If you've seen Chris, okay. I think I know who this is. I know. All right, so turn off the light. Turn off the light now. You got you're gonna move your hand away from the light. Okay. So hi, unpronounceable. Um, okay, so you know Chris? Are you a friend of Chris? Are you a friend of Chris? Are you a friend of Chris? You're not a friend of Chris. So you aren't a friend of Chris, but you know Chris. You've seen him. If that's right, turn on the light. If I was to describe the energy in this room, honestly, it feels like someone's charged it with um, electricity. You could basically, if, honestly, it feels like all my face is buzzing, my skin is buzzing, everything. Okay. All right. For some reason, I've got like low power now in my phone, and it's just popped up for 20%, and I just took it basically off the charger. That's how much it's draining my phone, and this is a new iPhone. Okay, can you turn it back on so I can say goodbye to you? All right, thank you. I'm going to go now, everybody, but I wanted you to... Oh, okay, you want me to plug it back in? Hang on. Oh, I have to try and get that. All right. I'll try... Hang on. Charger. They're so difficult sometimes. Okay. All right, I've got it plugged in. I know. All right, Spirit. Just move back more. And I've got my prisoner. I was watching Prisoner, and they interrupted my prisoner between my readings because I'd come in here to have a break. Okay, now, is there also a female with you? If there's a female also in this room, besides me, can you make the light come on? Hello, beautiful Ellie Mae. Did you see my dedication? Are you still going to talk to me? You're welcome. Okay, Spirit, are you going to talk to me still? Turn on the light if you want to. We're all thinking of you, Ellie Mae. Hope you're coping okay. I know how difficult it is. Okay, Spirit, are you going to communicate still? Do you want to or not? Turn on the light if you are. Well, it's good to hear. Are you going to come back? Alright. Very, very light energy now. Nothing really major. Probably because I said I'm going. I don't want to talk. They've probably gone. Are you still going to talk? Are you going to talk through the light? Can you touch it? Can you touch the light? Yes? No? Okay. Well, I think I'll wrap up that because I think they've gone. I'm not feeling much now. Oh, thank you. Well, it's not me. This is actually live, so obviously you can see there's no, messing around here. But I just thought while they're communicating, I'll just quickly go live with my phone. I haven't done it before on the phone, going live, that is. So it looks like they've stopped. So I'm going to end this. Thank you for joining. Don't forget, give them a... Oh, they're back. Okay, you're back. They don't want me to go now. Okay, turn off the light, please. Turn off the... Do you want me to stay talking with you? If you want me to stay talking with you, turn the light back on. Turn the light back on if you want. I know. That's why I think it might be, you know. So, well, I got an older male. I've got, yes, see, it's acknowledging you're an older male with a witty sense of humour, no doubt. Okay, Spirit, turn off the light. See, as soon as I say it. Spirit, can you talk into the Google thing? I've got one of those Google things in the rooms as well. Can you talk into the Google thing? Alright, the older male who was communicating with me Have you been over for a long time on the other side? If you have, make the light come on. I'm not sure whether they're wanting to talk. They seem to be like, every now and then they'll show themselves, like as in through the light, and then they won't. And it's not a fault. It's definitely not a fault. Okay. So just turn off the light so I can ask you if you have been over for a long time. So if you've been over for a long time, turn off the light and turn it back on again. Have you been over for a long time? Can you turn it back on? Have you been over for a short time? If you've only been over on the other side for a short time, turn on the light. Okay. Okay, now turn off the light. Take your hand off it. Let go of the button. Turn off the button. Okay. Are you married? If you were married, turn on the light. Were you married? Are you single? Were you a bachelor? Okay. Okay. Sometimes they do. Well, look, it's an incredible thing for a spirit to do, to be able to turn on something physical. That is intelligence. So if you're an intelligent spirit, which I feel you are, can you turn on the light again, please? There you go. Thank you so much for doing that. You're actually helping to demonstrate how the other side can communicate with us. And I really appreciate you being around me, especially during this particular live stream. Are you happy to visit me? If you're happy being around me, turn on the light. They're not happy to being around me. Why? Are you happy being around me? Pretty please? Okay. Are you not sure? They're not answering. Okay. So I know you're an intelligent spirit. I know that you're older. I know that you're a bachelor. Okay, let's find out what your name is, if you want to use the light. When I say you're happy to do that, okay. So when I say the letter of your first name, then turn on the light. Okay, so turn it off, and I'll start saying the alphabet, and you've got to get ready really quick to hit that light. Ready? A, B, C, D, D. Okay, turn off the light. We'll find out what your next letter of your name is. Turn off the light. Look out. Okay, just a lucky guess. Is your name David? Is your name David? Well, it says here 8 watching and 2 thumbs up. Okay. Let's see what the second letter of your name is. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, hang on, I, J, K, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You don't have a second letter. Okay, your name's D. All right, turn off the light. I need some confirmation here. Turn off the light. Take your hand off it, or whatever you've got on it. Take it off. Okay, so your name's D. D is your name. You don't have any other letters. Okay, so I have D. Okay, are you right in front of me? Are you right in front of me? Can you move? Oh, gosh. All right, can you touch the light again? Did you see how blurred that got? Okay, D, are you still with me? Are you going to be here all night long? If you are, make the light come on. Okay, so you're all night long? Were you here the other night, touching that light? What about the other touch light in the other room? Were you touching that? Ooh! You're cheeky. Yes, chocolates. You'll be my favorite. Okay, you still going to communicate? Oh gosh, yes. All right. Can you make my screen go clear? Oh my God. They were right in front of me. Why aren't you showing yourself? Can you show yourself if you want to? If you can, make the light come on. I would really love to be able to get a photo of you, just for memories. Look at that. Look how clear it is. Now before, it was really blurred because they were right in front of me. I could feel it right up against near my phone. It was like tingly and everything, and I thought it was just mind over matter for a second. Okay. You didn't come alone here, did you? If you're with other people, make the light come on, please. Now, I picked up 3 before. Are there still 3? Are there 2? Or is this just the one now? If this is just the one, make the light come on. Because the energy is not as thick in the room as it was. It was just incredible. Gosh. Do you want me to turn this off now? Do you want me to turn off this phone to stop recording? If you do, turn the light on. And I will respect that. But if you don't, I'll keep recording. Okay, so they want me to turn it off. Alright, well, I have to respect that, everybody. But I hope you've enjoyed this very short live stream. 35 minutes! Goodness me, that's gone quick. That's 35 minutes of life gone with a light. Okay. Do you want to turn the light on to say goodbye to everybody? Just turn the light on just to say goodbye. And that will be it. And I will turn off this completely. Can you do that for me? D, can you turn it off? Oh, I just saw something. Can you turn off the light? I think they've moved away. So weird. Trying to set me up. All right, well, I'm going to turn this off now. But thank you for joining. I might watch it back on the computer and see if I can see anything else, or download it and see if I can clean it up to get if there's any EVPs, but I can't hear them. Okay. So, is that okay for me to go now? Thanks, Liz. All right. That's okay. All right, so just one more, if you could, just so we can see that as your way of saying goodbye. Just make the light come on so I can turn off the live stream, and you can say that as a goodbye to everybody. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you make the light come on? No? Make a fool out of me. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Have a good night.